Chris Classic 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You could put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting honored. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster. And Magic and Jordan will be the sponsors. The great Quincy Jones will pick the artist.
Okay, try it now.
All right, run that back. Welcome to the Misfits Accounting Podcast. This is your boy CD Travels in the Hit House. Yeah, just me and Lab today. We're gonna do solo dolo.
That's right.
Another day in number 47's America. How you niggas doing?
Right.
Shit rough out.
Are y'all okay?
Are y'all okay? Right? Yeah, I'm talking to motherfuckers who are affected by it and still defending them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God damn, what's it gonna take for y'all motherfuckers to say, I fucked up?
I saw a post. This old guy say, man, I want fans like Trump supporters. He said, I want a girl like a Trump supporter. No matter what you do, that motherfucker still figure out a way to support you.
That motherfucker love that nigga. You hear me? It is fucking cult leaders looking like this nigga's good. Let me take notes.
Take a note from this flavor.
This nigga is.
The last good one we had was Jim Jones.
David Koresh, all them niggas. If they blow themselves up, this nigga is good. Man, this dude is doing everything he can. He about to be a king now. He trying to get rid of voting.
Yeah.
And an hour ago, niggas talking about reparations for the people who rushed the damn Capitol on January 6th.
Yeah.
We can't get reparations.
But they can.
He said they suffered a lot. They went through a lot.
They went through a lot.
Nigga, you already gonna pardon them. We already know that.
Well, we knew he was gonna pardon.
You're gonna pardon them. Just come on.
We knew he was gonna pardon them.
So you gonna give him money to him?
Wow. And then there's black folks saying, he ain't racist.
Is niggas actually saying that?
Yeah.
Mm. I know one. I do know one that's like, yeah, he ain't racist. I'm like, are you serious, brother?
he just literally erased all your history.
All history. They got rid of fucking
all the history and all the websites and all the libraries and all of the Congress. He has gotten rid of it.
And nigga bringing back colorful. He bringing back segregation.
Yeah. And he told white South Africans, if you feel sad over there, come over here. We'll give you asylum.
Oh, I ain't tell you the best part. Remember when I was talking about the motherfucking them gold cards?
Uh-huh.
Nigga sold 1,000 already. He already got $5 billion off them cards.
Really?
Yes. He said supposed to help the deficit, which he's creating, but that's nevertheless. You know how many motherfucking cartel members on kind of other shit is buying a $5 million immediate gold card that makes you an American citizen like that?
What deficit is it helping? What do we see?
The ones he created.
Then people gonna say, well, he telling you what he doing with it. Man, you know what?
That nigga so damn
I read a post, not a post, but an article the other day when Nikki Glaser said that she is scared to do political stuff now. Like she doesn't want to do any political things in her comedy because she's afraid of being doxxed, being threatened, and being investigated by the administration. So she says she doesn't do it because she's scared, not because it's not funny, but because she's scared to do it.
He's a litigation
What do you think
king.
about that?
He's a litigation king.
I know.
Who sues people? I mean, I think it's more people. People still want to do it, but I understand because it goes back to his fans.
Right.
They loyal to the fault, and they'll do whatever.
Right, and then he knows that they know that he's gonna pardon them.
He's gonna pardon them.
So why not just go ahead and crash out?
My boy just bought him some nice new artillery. And he's like, you want to go to range? Fuck yeah.
Right.
We'll be there Saturday.
I encourage all of us
to
get that license and to get you a nice weapon.
Yeah, don't be one of them niggas that like, oh, the state says I can carry without a license.
Nope.
They respect you more as African American with the license. I'm gonna tell you something. They look at you differently.
Yeah.
Speaking from somebody who has a couple of guns and buys them. When you go to the damn one of them actual gun shops, the legitimate gun shops, and pull out your gun license, they respect you. Why? Because they know the shit you got to go through and the answer you got to go to be a law-abiding citizen to have that shit.
Right.
When you say you got a gun license, no, but I can get one. I'm open and carry state. No, they're gonna look at you like you fucking criminal. Right. But you carry one of them.
Throw that license on the table.
You get the best. They don't look at you funny. They say, yeah, we got all this right here. It's like pull out the best scotch. Yeah, we got this shit right here.
Then they go in the back room. Hold on, this is the back room area. This is only for licensed gun gun owners and carriers right here. Come on back here.
I'm not lying. Yeah. I know spots right now that show me. As soon as I put it out, they were like, oh, and show me a whole different part of the store.
Right. Yeah.
Get y'all license, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Get your license.
So they say one with paper and one without.
That's it. Get your shit because y'all being carrying and can learn how to shoot. Don't be sidearm and shit like y'all niggas seeing them old ass, them stupid ass gangster movies. You stupid idiots. Get the goddamn burn your shell right in your goddamn eyelid. Burn your eyelid off because y'all know how to shoot a weapon. Learn how to shoot a weapon.
Go to gun range.
Fucking more.
Even when you go to gun range with a license, they give you a special gun range area. Yeah.
Learn. It's about that time.
Yeah, it's really about that time. It's really unsafe out here. People are emboldened. People just, hey,
nigga, we not even 90 days in though.
We still got
way more years.
3 more years. And
this motherfucker is only
9 months of this shit.
The tip of the iceberg. That's the scary part.
Right, but I think that it's gonna dull down in about a year or so.
Like gonna run out of shit to do?
Yeah, he's gonna run out of executive orders to write.
Fucking executive order, everything.
He's gonna rewrite his executive order. He's gonna cancel the executive orders he wrote
and
then write new ones to replace those.
Nigga trying to get rid of the court system.
Yeah.
What?
He's trying to get rid of all the court systems.
Nigga, what?
He don't want to be a dictator. He's not trying to be a king. These courts are just terrible. They just make people go to court and do all this stuff. We don't need none of this stuff in place. Get rid of the government. Get rid of the Board of Education. Get rid of everything that has anything to do with checks and balances.
Right. That's it. That motherfucker want a free lane to do whatever the fuck he wants to.
And he's getting it because nobody's stopping him.
Except a court. Oh, y'all niggas stop me? Get rid of these motherfuckers.
Right.
Because no Democrat in Congress is. Y'all fucking political.
Man, they
like pussies out here.
Yeah. That Chuck Schumer is a sorry sack of shit.
Baby back bitches.
Baby back bitches.
And that black chick Jazz or whatever her name is, you cute to look at, but I'm tired of your ass talking. Would y'all niggas do something?
Well, I like her. I like her energy.
I like her energy, but god damn it, do something.
Yeah.
No more interviews. No more fucking. She's making TikToks and shit. None of that shit. Go do something.
We need action.
Because them niggas is acting.
And I'm not even a Republican or Democratic type person. I think they're both full of shit.
Both of them.
But
do something.
Do something.
Make this shit hard. A libertarian. Where the fuck is
they didn't all fold into the Republican Party. Libertarians are Republicans basically now, so you can't
call the old nigga that passed out. What's the old nigga that was running for president? Where he at?
Yeah.
He ain't say a word either. That nigga's faded into black.
I tell you, they all folding. Everybody's folding. Now the law firms are folding. All the corporations are folding. The colleges are starting to fold.
The colleges ain't got no choice. Niggas got federal funding.
Somebody got to say, man, fuck you. Take that money. I'm gonna keep pushing. Motherfuckers, it's not good.
Start growing some shit.
We gotta figure out our path as black folks, what we gonna do. But anyway, enough of that sad shit.
Right.
Today we're going to interview the host of Misfits of Comedy, CJ Chavez.
You.
We got CJ Chavez in the building, everybody. Yeah. You know, comedian extraordinaire. You know, been doing this thing for about 19 years, you know what I'm saying? Off and on more than off.
Right.
And he's in the building. You know, he's your favorite host of Misfits of Comedy. He interviews all, do I want to say up and coming comedians?
National and local comedians.
National and local, but do I want to say up and coming? Or do I want to say all stars?
All stars. You know
all the star-studded comedian roster he has had over the years has been amazing. Yeah. And we have never really asked him any questions. Right, we don't know what he likes. We don't know what type of person he is when he does comedy. So I'm going to interview him so y'all can know who he is as a person. So that way when you guys come on here, you can be like, oh, that's CJ. He does such and such when he makes comedy. And y'all won't be so, you know what I'm saying, so standoffish. Y'all might be a little bit more open to talking to him when y'all figure out what kind of person he is.
Right.
Mr. Charles, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good. How's every little thing?
Everything's good. Can't complain.
So let me ask you a question.
All right.
How do you typically come up with new material?
Oddly enough, when I try to sit down and write the shit, it don't come to me. I come to shit with when I'm driving, in the shower, regular conversations, shit other people say, just everyday life living. And as soon as I get it, I write it down in my phone, and then I write it on paper, whatever. But that's it, just regular everyday conversations. Yes. Hearing somebody's point of view, and I'm like, I could put a twist on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if me and you talking, I'm like, oh, and I'll say something, and if it hit, like, all right, let me figure out how I can keep picking at it. That's kind of what it is, and I'll put it on paper. Okay. Yeah.
So I didn't know I skipped over some things. How long you been doing comedy?
May 15th will make it 9 years.
So I know what made you decide to do comedy. I want everybody else out there to know what made you decide to do comedy. What made you decide to do comedy?
I was sick for a minute. I had a kidney failure. I was on dialysis, and it's something I always wanted to do since I was like 9. I didn't feel like a lot of people talked me out of it, and I didn't feel like I had a story. You know what I'm saying? And then after the kidney thing, I was like, shit, I got a story now. And I told God, if He give me the kidney, I'm gonna go chase the dream. So I got the kidney. So He lived to His part, did my part.
Okay.
So that was that.
Do you do jokes about your kidney transplant?
I haven't yet. That's
Why not?
I haven't thought about that. I think I might.
You need to ask. Let me give you one. Let me give you one.
I have to do that.
Walking on stage like, don't worry, guys. You know, I'm not a comedian, but I can think of shit in my top of my head. Hey, don't worry, guys. I know y'all worried about how long I'm gonna be up here. I'm not gonna be up here long because I'm gonna have to go pee in a little bit. Cause I got a new kidney. This motherfucker likes to pee a lot. So whoever had this kidney before loved to pee. So I'm gonna be up here real short. Don't worry. See how I helped you out?
I knew it was a young nigga, and he was in his 20s.
See?
A white dude in his 20s. I should have white privilege because I got a white man's kidney.
Right, that's what you should say. I knew it was a young nigga. He was in his 20s, and he liked to drink beer because I'm always peeing. Yeah. See?
Yeah.
See, you gotta think of kidney jokes.
Definitely young nigga, but I haven't thought of any kidney
jokes. That's your story. You just said you have a story, so that's it. Yeah. That's part of your...
I actually thought about doing a charity for kidney transplants. And I think I'm still gonna do that. That's gonna be my call. I feel like that was my cause, secret cause. I'm gonna do a fundraising event with comedians in October. That's Kidney Awareness Month. They don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? They talk about everything else. But they don't know October is Kidney Awareness Month, right?
See,
chronic kidney disease.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We can't be DEI in here. No.
DEI?
No DEI. No Kidney Awareness Month around here. We take away
white
all
people get it. White people get it too.
No, it don't matter. It's a disability.
Disabled niggas can't get no love. Disabled niggas can't get no love.
No disabled people's no kidney money.
Well, then I want titty motherfuckers can't get no love. Women's month, take that shit away.
Oh, it's already gone.
Yeah, take all that shit
He already
away.
took that away. Did you know that?
I know he took it away in the federal bills. I didn't took them all together.
He might as well. Because whatever he takes away, everybody else take away.
That's
the corporations take it away.
That's
all
true.
Office buildings take it away. So whatever he takes away, they join in with him and they take away too. So no kidney awareness month for you, buddy. That's DEI. You definitely didn't earn that kidney.
Yeah, I was entitled to the kidney. That's entitlement.
Right, that's entitlement. That's a welfare program you're on. Jeez.
Cinco de Mayo be bored than a motherfucker. It don't be no Spanish people out doing shit.
Ain't no more Cinco de Mayo. Then he just signed an executive order saying Cinco de Mayo is canceled.
When's the last time I saw the Honda with a fucking big ass exhaust pump? You ever see them shits like too much, nigga? Them niggas is gone. They ain't taken.
When last time you seen the Fast and Furious car?
Not a one time. I ain't seen one time I hear an engine that 17 miles away.
You ain't heard now one of them
they
cars.
Gone, baby. The niggas is out of here. He cleared them out. I was like, damn, I haven't seen a Honda with a big ass exhaust in a while. What the fuck? Motherfucker really got rid of them.
Right.
And then the ones he didn't get rid of, them niggas is hiding like a motherfucker.
Cost of housing has gone up.
Y'all niggas' house is gonna take 2 years to get built.
I ain't seen no roofers knocking on my door trying to replace my roof in a month.
That's true. That is true. Y'all niggas orange is about to go crazy.
Right. Orange is going up. All the fruit is about to go up.
Yeah.
Chicken prices is going up.
Y'all fucking around.
Y'all about to find out.
No house is gonna get clean. None of that shit.
Ooh.
Y'all keep fucking around.
Hey,
Yeah, I bet he get a couple of these motherfuckers pregnant so they get an American.
He get rid of that too. Birthright citizenship is gone.
He did. He is trying to get rid of that shit. This nigga don't want us have nothing.
He want this to be a pure white.
He don't want you niggas to have nothing.
Nothing. He trying to figure out a way to get rid of our black ass.
He sure is. I keep trying to tell him that shit. When he get rid of them, who you think's next?
Who's all right? We are next.
You're like, oh yeah, they get rid of them because they taking our jobs. Nigga, who's next?
Look,
He's not gonna stop.
He gonna say. They always complain about they want to go back to Africa.
Right. Let me send a first class one way. Y'all want to go by boat or go by plane?
We're going to start with the gang member first.
Right. Listen, when that nigga's done with them, look who he's going to turn his
attention
to.
Right. We next. He got 4 years to figure it out.
Yep. And y'all niggas talking about y'all passport boys. He going to let y'all passport your ass right to another country.
Know what he going to do? I figured out how he going to do it.
I
figured out how he's going to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to start with all the criminals in prison first.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Going to start shipping them off. Yeah.
I don't know, because they privatized that shit. Them niggas make money off that. I don't think he going to get rid of them.
He don't care about that. He going to delete them. You know, he don't care about no corporate. If it ain't benefiting him personally, why does he care?
Well, shit. I'm sure Russian niggas going to buy some land.
He going to send he going to send them to Russia. He going to send them to Gaza to rebuild stuff. I'm telling you, he going to do a whole bunch of stuff. All the prisoners is going black ones first,
right?
Latino and black and brown going first. He gonna figure out a way to pardon the white ones.
Yeah, the Aryan Nation motherfuckers. Y'all was misunderstood. Come on,
right?
Them little Nazi niggas. Come on now, you was
misunderstood. So yeah. So let me ask you a question. I've seen you doing a lot of collaborations where you're doing skits. Mm-hmm. Do you find it working by yourself? Because you know when we take pictures and stuff. Y'all comedians are terrible because y'all always say y'all working by yourself. So do you feel like it's better to work with someone or by yourself? Not to alienate the people you work with, but is it hard to kind of get on the same page sometimes?
Doing the skits?
Yeah.
Nah. The people I work with, I started working over with my homegirl Keita. She's a guest here. And we just, sat down one day and collaborated. I think it works better because you have so many ideas and thoughts. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a smorgasbord of ideas, and you're like, you could do that, but then you could do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it works better when everybody vibe and on the same page. So it's work dope.
It's work doing.
The stuff what you do by yourself is cool. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing to do with it. But shit, the skit me and her did is at 106,000 views right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's viral. So it's like a second or third one.
Oh, you don't go viral to 1 million. That's the new standard now.
Oh, that's the new stuff. It used to be 100,000.
Just regular as views.
Oh, excuse me.
Just letting you know the update.
Oh,
the algorithm says 1 million views is viral.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
Mookie G got 1 million views on his. What's up, Mookie G?
Mookie, what up?
He got a million views on his videos.
That's my guy.
I'm just saying, like 1 million is the new standard of viral now. You can't just have a funky 100,000 views.
Excuse the fuck out of me. I had one at 580. I can't even bring that up. Then
right, you can't bring the 580,000. You got to be in the millions and up to be viral now. That was the new thing handed down by Meta a couple of weeks ago when they sent out the email about the videos being erased from Facebook. They now said the new standard of viral is 1 million views and up.
And they fucking shadow ban and throwing other kind of shit. So you really can't be 1 million unless you do some stupid. Either you half-ass naked or you doing some stupid shit.
Yeah, and I knew that the algorithm had changed when I started seeing a bunch of Trump stuff. I knew it had changed. I said, Jesus Christ, they didn't change the algorithm.
Nigga openly said he gonna get rid of fact checking.
Yeah.
Damn, you just gonna get rid of that? Any other time you fact check my shit, but all of a sudden now you just gonna get rid of this shit. You just gonna get rid of this shit.
Yeah,
I'm on my 3rd page because of something I said about him.
Really?
They shut my shit down. They didn't even give me a chance to appeal the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think I got shut down an hour after I said it.
That's the new standard now.
It was that in the IRS.
It ain't no getting by now. It's just straight shut down and termination if you say the wrong thing.
I did one strike on TikTok for saying dumb, and them motherfuckers got me talking about they gonna ban me the next time. So I can't even say dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb?
Yeah.
This motherfuckers again. Whole violence. Hit by cars, head chopped off on TikTok, titties out. I say dumb.
And you get banned.
And I might get banned.
Hey.
What in the entire fuck are we talking about? The social media shit is out of control.
That's life in social media, but you gotta have it if you wanna
make yourself out of it. That's the crazy part. And they pick and choose who they want to pay too.
Right.
They pick and choose who the fuck who they want to pay too.
That's true.
Because you be the other motherfuckers like that shit wasn't worth. That shit wasn't worth it. I be seeing some of y'all comedians, and I like a lot of y'all, but y'all niggas wasn't doing skits like that until we started doing them.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it a spade a spade. I wasn't doing it like that until I started catching a little traction. But it's good. I like healthy competition. I see. I'm like, I hear my girl like, yo, we can do that shit. We can do that shit better.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till they see our next shit.
Right.
And then,
Y'all got some funny videos.
Yo, we be going. We be
But when y'all do those collaborations, when y'all do those skits and y'all be in stores and stuff, do they let y'all do y'all thing or do they try to run y'all up out of there?
They don't say shit. Cause
Really?
Fucking Walmart is like a gazillion land. And it's 5 niggas that work at Walmart now. Who's gonna stop us? Them niggas don't even want to be there. They don't even want to be there.
I'm just saying, like,
nah.
you know.
I think it might be the area that you in, but that area we was in, they wasn't fucking thinking about it.
You know, like loss prevention loves to stop folks for stuff that they're not even doing. And so, I mean, you go to self checkout and then scan everything and still get stopped by loss prevention.
Really?
So, oh yeah.
I ain't a Walmart like that for me to even know. But no, they ain't stop us. They you know, people be laughing while we doing it. They be like, sorry, excuse me. Try to pass by, excuse me. Can I go? I'm like, nah, go ahead. So we'll do a couple takes, but outside of that, when the juices is flowing, maybe we may only go there for one. And then fuck around and be like, yo, we should do this, we should do that. And that's how it normally happens. We'll go in there to do one specific thing.
I'm putting out the wildest 5-minute second video soon as we have no censoring. We don't have censoring.
Not now.
Put it out.
Pop a titty out, play with your coochie, all that shit is legal. All of it's legal now.
Hey, you see, they see that booty, they gonna go viral.
You will go viral.
What is the most challenging
Aspect of being a comedian for you? The most challenging.
I guess coming up with material for me. Everybody's not the same. I got so much thing going on, regular life shit and all stuff like that. For me, because I'm such a cerebral person, coming up with new stuff or coming up with fresh stuff. Sometimes I go to writer's block. So I think that's the biggest challenge. Having days or maybe sometimes months of writer's block. And I'm the type of person to get bored easily. So I don't want to say the same joke too often. But, you know, sometimes you got your favorites and stuff that people request. So you keep that in the Rolodex. But, you know, trying to stay fresh, trying to stay relevant, coming up with new shit, testing the shit out. Just trying to stay, and I'm a person like to stay edgy. Trying to stay edgy without feeling like I'm offending motherfuckers. But sometimes I don't give a fuck. If I'm in that moment and I'm really feeling it and I'm getting the laughs, I'll push the envelope. So figuring out how far to push the envelope.
Slick say her video gonna be 1 girl, 2 roses.
Ooh. That title alone is gonna go viral.
So speaking of, you said keeping it fresh, how do you handle a joke that bombs? What do you do when a joke bombs? How do you handle that?
If it's the first time bomb, do it again.
Okay.
Like I don't say you don't get rid of a joke until you did at least 3 times.
Okay.
That's my rule. So you don't know if it's really bad until you do it, and you gotta do it in different types of rooms. So I may do it in a black room for bombs. I might go to the white room. Then I might go to a mixed room. And if I by the 3rd time, I'm like, yeah, the people spoke. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll shelf it, and then I'll come back to it like I've done jokes that didn't do well. And I come back to a year later, I'm like, oh, I know what it's missing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something about it's missing, and now a year later I got some type of reference to it. That goes in there. I've tried back and that shit works. So sometimes it's just something missing.
Okay.
And once you figure out what that thing missing is, you're like, yeah. So I say try it at least 3 times.
Okay.
And you know, I think delivery matters. Delivery is everything, and timing.
It's important.
Yeah, because you can get away with the most raciest of jokes, the most offensive of jokes. But if your delivery is on par and your timing of it is on par, yeah, it's all good. I don't think it's this me. But very rarely do I think of something I say, oh, that's a bad joke. I'm like, that wasn't delivered well. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference of, yeah, he could have delivered that better, and it probably would have went off. But if you don't know how to deliver it, it won't get off.
Speaking of delivery,
have you ever had a dope joke? Have you ever had a dope joke that you thought would
kill on stage, but you ended up not doing it? Or have you ever had a dope joke that you thought that would kill on stage, but didn't do it? Or had a dope joke that you thought was not very good, but ended up doing it and it killed?
Both. So yeah, I had a joke that I thought was good and
I mean, you know how they say blue.
Yeah, that motherfucker was in my head like, oh, this shit gonna kill.
Uh-huh.
I'm laughing while I'm doing it.
Right.
And it was one of the Dutch's spot. That spot over there she had on Fairburn Road, Bonds, whatever the shit was. And I thought that shit. I was like, yo, I'll say this shit is going. And only 2 niggas laughed. One of them was Chris Set It Off Jones, and the other one, ironically, was DC Curry, Don DC Curry. But I didn't know it was Don DC Curry because the motherfucker had his hat on and smoking a cigar.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, all right, these 2 niggas laugh. They get it.
Right.
But Dutchess be like, nigga, your shit be too intellectual. You gotta dumb it down some. I don't want to dumb my shit down. Nigga. I don't feel like I should have to.
Do you think you have to dumb it down? I mean,
I've learned over the years, I have to customize the joke. I won't say dumb it down.
Yeah, customize.
I see the audience and I go, that might not be a reference they may understand. Let me figure out how to customize it for the crowd. So I won't say dumb it down because I don't want to offend the audience, but I want to say, based on the audience, I have to find a relevant point that everybody can gather. Okay. So that's what I learned. And now I was early. I was probably 3 years into it when that happened. But I'm at dinner night and I'm like, my head's down, like, set it off like, bro, that was a smart joke. That shit was funny as fuck. Them niggas don't get it, fucking keep doing it. Right. But he does, really political and pro black shit. So his shit always edgy and smart. Right. But then Don DC Curry's like, bro, sometimes it's okay, don't apologize, keep doing what you do, young blood. You know what I'm saying? They ain't always gonna hit. So, and then I said at times I had jokes and I'm like, I'm gonna try this shit out. This is just shit I'm just fucking around with. And that shit goes. Right. And I'm like, y'all niggas really like this shit? So now I'm in the moment and I just keep adding to it in the moment. And then the bad part is I don't remember none of the shit I say. That'd be the worst part. Because I'm so into the moment, I'd be like, damn, what the fuck I said? I gotta write that shit down. Right. I don't be remembering it. I had a few times like that. Like I just don't remember the shit. But
speaking of audiences,
I was in the moment.
So they say some people don't get big words. Speaking of audiences, what is your favorite type of audience to perform to? Mixed. Yeah, I like my. Do you prefer a venue that serves drinks? Do people be a little bit looser?
Absolutely. A venue that serves alcohol is one of the best venues to be at, and one of people who expecting to do comedy. When you go to like strip clubs and shit, I provide from every fucking hole in the wall type shit. You go to strip clubs, niggas came to see titties, and all of a sudden you're like, all right, we're gonna stop the titties, just do comedy for the next 30 minutes.
Nah, that ain't a good mixture, is it?
No. Or you go to a damn lounge or some shit where niggas doing hookah and they got the TVs on. They're not coming here to see you, my nigga. They came to see the game. They came to holler at their people. So the best mixture is I like a mixed room. I like black and white. And I can get the joke off. I know when you do it in a white room, right? And I like to say it, they come to listen to comedy. They come to listen. You're gonna get their full attention. If nothing else, they're not gonna be on their phone. They're not gonna be none of that shit. If they don't like it, they just won't laugh, which is fine. Majority of the time, they gonna laugh. Them motherfuckers will give it up. So I like mixed rooms. I don't want to be in. I call it the chitlin circle. Just doing black rooms. No, okay. Because that shit pigeonholes you. I think. But a lot of comedians like, nah, I gotta be with my people. You can. But now what happens when you only get booked for those rooms? Right. And you want to go to festivals. Right. Festivals where you get your name out. Let's just be honest. Festivals is how you gonna get on fucking Jimmy Kimmel and shit. Right. And let's be honest. So the festivals are run by white folks.
Do you feel? We're speaking of festivals. Do you feel that? I know we've been this journey a long time together. Do you feel it's easier to do clean comedy or harder?
Harder.
Because like Slick says, you do better shows when you're not trying. You just let it go. So do you think that when you try to do clean, you're trying too hard to be clean, and it messes up the comedy?
It does. Because you got to work. It can't have no sexual undertone. It got to be, the content got to be really clean. Clean comedy pays. Like they really pay, because this is church venues. These are job functions. These are things that are really well paying, but you have to keep on that content, right? So what happens is, if you're not flexible to be able to do the regular shit and do clean shit, and you just do clean shit, the people who do the regular comedy with cussing ain't gonna really holler at you. Okay. Right, because their audience is going to want to hear some of that. Right. So you got to be able to go both ways, but also you got to prove to the people who's clean, you are able to do that. Because I'm like, I only seen you talk about pussy and dick all the time.
Right.
I don't know if you can do that.
Right.
So if you can do both worlds, you a deadly motherfucker. So I make myself do clean shit. I
Right.
make myself put myself in positions where I have to do something that's out of comfort. So I will have to scrap a whole set because I don't have a clean set, and everything out there is brand new.
Okay.
So if someone say I want to get you in for 30 minutes of clean set, I gotta come up with 30 minutes of what is it, a birthday party? Tell me something about the person who's birthday party, and then I'm working 10 minutes about that person, and then another 10 minutes about what's going on in the room, and then last 10 minutes I'll freestyle it.
Right.
So I'll get there early. I'll look around. I'm looking for shit to talk about, and they're like, all right, I got that, and then you got that. All right, 10 minutes of that. I already got the shit of 10 minutes to talk about her or him already ready. And then the other 10 minutes now, I'm doing crowd work.
Okay.
So it's I think clean is harder because you always in the mindset of please don't cuss. Please don't cuss.
And it mess up the flow.
It messes up the flow because everybody.
I heard an interview with Richard Pryor one time. He says that people think that him just being a dirty comedian, Blue, back then they said Blue, but being a dirty comedian was just him just being dirty. But he said sometimes it just flows better because it's a natural conversation when you might be having with your friends, and you gonna say cuss words when you're talking to your friends. So he said, and a lot of people say when Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and them did comedy, they weren't using the cuss words to fill in places. Sometimes the cuss words be punchlines, or sometimes the cuss words be a part of the conversation. So do you find that a lot of comedians use just blatant cuss words when they're not even when it's not even needed?
I got a perfect example of that. The Monique special.
Yeah, she was a look.
Everybody got turned off.
She was every other word was MFF.
Every person got turned off. It was very hard to say, oh, I'm a fan of that one.
Right.
It was just the cursing. He was like,
right.
You ain't even. Where's the content? Like if you took that out, she may have had really 12 minutes of material. If you just took out the cursing.
Right.
Every other word was cursed. It was hard to watch.
Right.
Really hard to watch. So yeah. It's different of using it to like sprinkle it in, like I call it like seasoning.
Right, right.
And like you said, punchline. Bernie Mac was good for that. Motherfucker. Like that was his thing, right? But when you do it too much, and I even try to catch myself like, all right, I'm gonna try to challenge myself and limit the cursing tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see if I can do it. And I've done it before. But sometimes you be in the moment, you curse. Like I don't say bitch a lot.
Right.
Like that's not something I use often. But sometimes to pull off the joke, a bitch is necessary. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that when I'm in a white crowd, I don't say the N-word. Like certain things, I'm not going to give y'all that.
Right, right.
Right? But then I'll see other black comedians doing like, pull up, my nigga.
So while we talking about curse words and stuff, what comedian influenced your style the most? Who do you think influenced you the most? Now, I'm not saying you copying them or you still make they jokes or any of that. I'm just saying who influenced you your style as a comedian the most?
Everybody would say Eddie, but I was a huge Martin fan. Martin Lawrence Def Comedy Jam days. It was nothing like staying up on a Friday night at 12 o'clock for him to come on. He's the best host by far ever in history of hosting.
He was the best host.
It's no better. It's no better. Comic View. I don't care what the Oscars. No better fucking comedy host in the world than
Martin Lawrence in his heyday.
Right after Prime Martin.
Yeah, he was definitely funny. I think I had all the. I had every episode of Def Comedy Jam on the box set. Yeah. And I only watched that. I didn't watch none of the Mike Epps ones. I didn't watch none of the other ones. Chris Rock. I only watched the Martin ones because they was always. It seemed like he had the funniest comedians. He
had the funniest comedians. Everybody wanted. And if Martin said, "Yo, you funny,"
you was funny,
nigga. You funny, and your ass getting booked.
Right.
Because he was him and Stan Latham niggas putting you on there was the avenue. And if Martin stamped you, you good.
Was Martin the first host of Comedy Jam? Yes. He was?
Yes. He was there
I thought it was somebody before him, like 2 episodes.
Nah, he was there for 3 years. First 3 years. And after that was Epps.
Okay.
And what's the nigga? Guy Joe Torre. Is it Joe guy? Who's the muscular one?
But Chris Rock did it too.
He might have did like a couple episodes. The longest one was Mike Epps and Torre. Yes. But he did the first 3 years, first three seasons.
I didn't watch none of Joe Torre's.
I never watched any of
Torre,
this.
whatever his name. Torre.
I want to say Joe Torre. Whatever the muscular one. I want to say Joe.
Yeah,
It's Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's the muscular. Guy is the skinny one.
Right.
Yes, Joe.
I
Joe
never
Torre.
watched any of Joe Torre.
Mike Epps. I was like, man.
I watched some of Mike Epps, but I'm telling you, Chris Rock used to host Def Comedy Jam.
I don't remember this. I gotta go look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have had an episode too, but yeah, if Martin, come on, Martin coming out in his underwear.
Yeah, with his head turned back.
Come on, man. And he did fashion.
Right.
He crowd work was crazy.
Right.
Like nobody was off them, and celebrities was coming.
Right.
He talking shit about the celebrities.
Right.
Like
he was the best.
He's the best host ever. Like seeing him now hurts my soul because he look like the shell of himself.
But he's older, man.
He's older, but I'm just saying it looks like
60s.
he's sick, and I hate seeing it. It looks
Yeah.
he don't look. It's not like because he's older because you're supposed to get better as you get older. He just looks sick.
Yeah.
And he just doing. I don't know. He don't need money, so I'm confused. Like
It
you
may
know what I'm
be
saying?
he may just allegedly he might have did some drugs or something. That stuff breaks you down after a while.
But yeah, so my influence would be I would say Martin, Robin Harris. A short time he was around. Red Fox. Because I got into comedy because of my grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother used to have album listening parties.
Okay.
So she have all the friends come over and she's playing Mom's Mabley. She's playing Red Fox. She's playing Richard Pryor. She's playing Dolomite.
Okay.
She's playing these things. So I'm sitting around and
Did she let you listen to them?
No, I'm supposed to be in the room, but I'm sneaking over and like I'm laughing at shit I ain't supposed to be laughing at. I don't even know what the fuck this shit is. These references are, but they laughing, so I'm laughing. And some of the shit I can catch on, but some of the shit I can't. Dolomite rhyming and shit, saying the slickest shit.
Right.
Richard Pryor talking about like. So my first introduction really was my grandmother introducing me to comedy because the vibe and the feel of the room, people sitting down drinking alcohol, listening to a fucking recording, album, like they was there.
Why don't people put those out anymore? I've seen maybe one in the last.
I have them. I have tons of vinyls. I got Red Fox vinyls. I got.
No, I'm talking about why the new comedians.
Comedians don't do it. And ain't no.
I mean, you could put out a nice 30-minute MP3 of some comedy and sell it and make money to fund your community.
Low comedians may do it, but the big ones, everybody want to be on Netflix or HBO or Hulu now, and all the niggas that's doing
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. You want to see visually be seen.
But sometimes you want to ride the con, pop in the commentate and laugh all the way to work because you know it's gonna be terrible when you get there.
I do. I still listen to motherfucking one of my favorites, Patrice O'Neal, Elephant in the Room, top 5 special. I listen if I'm down or I'm trying to get in the creative space. I'll throw that motherfucker right on in my thing. Stream that shit. I also may stream Bigger and Blacker or Never Scared by Chris Rock. I may do You So Crazy by Martin. I will still listen to full albums in the car or at the house.
I think that comedians up and coming should do something to fund their career. I know a lot of them think once they go viral on social media, they made it, but that's not necessarily the case. But and I think they should do a comedy special on their album or whatever, MP3, and put it out. Put it on live mixtapes. I found one on live mixtapes. Somebody put one out. I think his name was Mike something, and he put one out a couple of years ago on live mixtapes.
It was good.
Wasn't funny, but he did it. I mean, he did it.
Right. But it's I think because they're lower end, you got to produce that shit, and you know what I'm saying you get with I know they have comedy companies that can do it, but you want to do it in a live room, you want to do it with a laugh track. Those are different type of styles of things.
Right.
You want to what kind of production you want to have, like all that shit for someone who's coming up might change how they're gonna do it. So if they do a little bit of backing, because I've asked other comedians and they've given me ideas of, hey, I want to do an album or do a special, but now everybody doing a special, I don't even want to do the special no more. Because I'd be like, yeah, I ain't special, ain't special. Right. So I'll wait until I feel like I really got some heat, and then come out. But
I think it's a little. I think the comedians for all creatives. Right. The world is flat now. You got to put something out. You don't have to. I don't think you necessarily have to wait for a big production to put some stuff out. Do you? Because it's a guy on on Instagram say he produced his own special and did his own thing.
Ryan's funny as fuck.
But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like
he put $100,000 behind shit.
Right. So
and
why
nobody want to grab his shit? That's crazy because that motherfucker is fun. I've never been to a Ryan Davis show and never laughed. He's smart. And that's what I'm saying. He's very. If you ever like listen to his shit, his comedy is very smart. He does my style is misdirection. I'm talking about shit you ain't gonna see where it's going. I hate predictable comedy.
Yeah.
Comedians have like, oh, I saw that shit coming. I might even finish your shit because there's no other way for you to go.
Right.
But his shit, you don't see where the direction of this shit going. And he's very smart. And it's very an acquired taste. But, he ain't going to be super animated. He's low key. He's chill. I'm like that too. You know what I'm saying? So the super animated people like the Mike Epps and the sometimes Kevin Hart or anybody else, they all over the stage. Them niggas, they do great. But after a while, you get old and you got to figure out how to get in that pocket. And just be smart about your shit.
The hood teacher only says people still do comedy albums.
Yeah.
You need to name like 3 of them. You can't just put that out there because I don't know any.
I don't know nobody do comedy albums.
Not albums.
Not no visual, just albums.
Just straight audio.
I know one comedian. He's been on our show before too. His name is Damon Sumner.
Right.
He did it. And his shit was funny.
Right.
I supported it and streamed it. It was very funny. It was like dad jokes or some shit. But outside of that, I don't know too many people who does it because everybody want to be seen on some type of Netflix or some shit like that. So
right. So I mean, yeah.
What you said? You said up there?
Weight ball.
Oh, she loves her some weight ball. I haven't heard weight ball shit, but I'll look it up.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You always ask, and we talked about who influenced your style. This is a question you always ask your comedians that come on. So, give me your 5 top comedians. You're gonna spend your last dollar to go see. You going to Chicago, you going to the stadium, and you got $100. What five comedians you gonna go see?
All right, so I'm gonna go with Chappelle, Chris Rock, Bernie, Patrice O'Neal. Ooh, that last one, I'm trying to figure out who I want the last one to be. I'm gonna say, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna go with, I don't want to take that motherfucker out. Fuck it, I'm gonna throw Corey Holcomb in there.
Okay, so Netflix is gonna give you $1 million, but this is the kicker: your host has to be your headliner. You got a feature, and you got your host has to be what you got, an opener. Your host has to be your opener,
feature, and headliner.
Your host has to be your opener.
Okay, yeah.
You got a feature and a headliner. Which 3 you gonna pick?
So I got 3.
Right.
Oh, okay. Right,
but remember, your host is your opener.
Okay. Feature and headliner. Okay. God damn it.
Yeah, come on with it.
All right, so my host is gonna be Chris Rock only because he's done it before.
Okay.
My headline is gonna be Dave.
Okay.
And my feature, and that's gonna be weird, but I just feel like I'm gonna have Bernie as. No, I can't. No.
No. Take these questions up for the host.
Yeah. So because of the tone of the show at that point, I love Bernie, but I'm about to put Patrice as a feature.
So Patrice gonna be the feature.
Right. So Dave headline and Patrice is the feature, and Chris is gonna be the opener. Opener / host. Only because at that moment, these jokes are so fucking hard hitting and sophisticated. And not saying that Bernie can't do that. It's a theme I'm setting. It's a tone I'm setting. And I know they're gonna deliver that tone. It's gonna be shit that's gonna be like, I should not laugh at this shit, but this motherfucker it's thought provoking.
Okay.
And that's why I want that shit to be super thought provoking and motherfucker that touches your side. So Chris, Patrice, Chappelle.
Okay, so you got those 3 comedians. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Cat is cool, but I'm not a super Cat fan.
She said album, so she said Cat made an album. Tiffany Haddish made an album.
I ain't gonna do Tiffany. I'm sorry.
And she's saying Barney is dead, but we said
he said dead or alive. She said he's booked in heaven. Yes.
Yeah.
But my shit is always dead or alive.
Right.
Always dead or alive. That's that you've been asked this question
for
many
years.
times.
Yeah.
So you got those three,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ask you this question because those three are known for this. Do you think it's most important that comedians address social issues?
Yes.
Mm.
I think comedy is definitely one of the places that social issues should be addressed.
Mm.
And it should be no borders or boundaries on that motherfucker whatsoever. All you easily offended motherfuckers, kick rocks.
Mm.
Like, that shit's been done since the beginning of time.
Right.
George Carlin, Richard
Pryor.
Pryor, Red Fox.
Right.
I was watching this Red Fox shit the other day. That motherfucker talking about a lot of shit in society.
Mm.
I didn't even know Pat Morita from the Karate Kid was a fucking comedian. That nigga was Red Fox's best friend.
Yeah, they was.
The motherfucker was doing, man. I'm like, this motherfucker was funny.
He was on Sanford.
Right, yeah, I was like,
You didn't know that? You remember
I saw
that?
my Sanford, but I didn't know he was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Pat Morita's funny. Like, Mr. Miyagi is funny.
Right.
So yeah, is and he was talking about little social shit that black and white and black and yo. I think definitely without a doubt comedians should be doing that. I even try to talk about this shit. As I get more comfortable with my voice, you start feeling like to talk about that.
Right.
People try to shy away from it because you feel like you're offended. Nigga, that's what your platform is for.
Right.
To make these people think. There's a lot of shit that's out there that if they listen to some comedians, that shit will make sense.
Uh-huh.
Chris Rock's, I think Chris Rock's thought about gun control is one of the smartest and brilliant shit ever. Nigga said charge them for bullets.
Right.
You make bullet $30 to $60 a bullet.
Ain't gonna be no wasting bullets.
It ain't no drive-bys.
Right.
$30 per bullet.
Right.
You gotta really hate a nigga to shoot him with a $60 bullet.
Right.
Y'all gotta think, man. Like
Yeah.
that shit's gun control on its own.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
But that's
Because
not
they
gonna
gonna
mind
say,
of a comedian.
man, I don't even know if he worth these.
No.
This $5,000 worth of bullets I got in his gun.
Niggas gonna walk around with one bullet
Right.
in
Right.
a clip, a long ass clip of one bullet. No. So no. Shit comedians say if we just really think about it, we'd be able to touch on shit that most people are scared to talk about. And it's on your mind. Like I've said shit and niggas be like, yo, I wanted to say that shit. I've thought about that shit, but I ain't want to. Like, that's what we are. We can go in that dark place. I like dark jokes. I like dark jokes. It's comedians that I'm super fans of because of it. And shit you couldn't say out loud, but they have the courage to say it. And I'm gonna get to that point where I can say dark shit, where I can feel comfortable doing it. You just gotta get comfortable saying, because you want to sit in silence. Them dark comedians sit in a lot of silence,
right?
Because people are scared to laugh because they don't want to be looked at a fucking dropping a baby joke.
Speaking of dark comedians, what is the most suggestive audience? What is the most suggestive thing an audience member has ever yelled out during your set?
Most suggestive?
Suggestive.
I ain't never had anybody really yell out shit at my set, but I have had people come up to me and say, yeah, I tried that shit, or I thought about doing that shit. I tell the people all the time, I did a joke years ago about hiring a hitman to kill my pregnant wife at the time.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
It's a joke. And I was at a white little club, and I was in the bathroom, and dude came up to me like, yo, I did that shit. You did what, sir? I said, I did 15 minutes of comedy. That's a lot of shit. What did you do?
Right.
So yeah, I'm peeing now, digging here and at the urinal.
Wow.
Absolute no. Everybody know you don't talk to no man while you fucking pissing.
Right.
You see, hiring a hitman to kill my wife. Whoa. Buddy. Wait a minute.
I don't need to be a part of this conversation.
Nigga, you don't even know what my 9 to 5 job is. I didn't say I'm fully comedian. I could be a cop.
Right.
He said, oh yeah, you're right, and walked out. From that moment, I was like, yo, I gotta be mindful of what I be saying, but I just be having fun up there. So when he came and said, I was like, wow, like you be surprised how far left this shit be, but really people can relate to it. Even the smallest of audience members, you be like, damn, I didn't think motherfuckers can relate to that shit, but yes, it was. That's why it was so goddamn funny.
Speaking of that, what is something that you find funny that most people would find embarrassing? That you find funny?
Just in general?
Yeah, just in general.
People falling and farts.
Really?
Yeah. I like motherfucker just flashing
farts, though? I understand the falling part.
Falling shit.
Farts?
Oh my God. But fart shit, like me and my kids, I gotta think about watching TikToks of motherfuckers doing crazy shit. But falling, yes. I'm the type of person, if you fall in front of me, I'm gonna run up on you and laugh. Like I can't hold that shit back. Falling gets me every fucking time. So yeah, falling is my thing. Falling, farts, shit like that. This embarrassing shit in general. Yeah, falling is it. I watched a lady in New York City trying to rush to get to a train, couldn't get the train, slipped and slid her ass down the last 5 steps, and I fucking ran up and laughed my ass off at her face. And she had to be a good late 50s. I helped her up after, but not until I get these laughs off. But she slid like,
and that was when you lived in New York.
Yeah.
So what's one of the most funniest things you've seen recently?
Funniest things I've seen recently. Oh, when I was working in, I'm not gonna say where, but working at my job, it was the ATM, and the homeless person is holding people up by a dick point. Give me somebody.
Being held up by dick point is nasty work.
Hey, I'm right here. Let me get that 20. Don't say you got no money, bitch. I see it.
Right.
I saw your balance. They send me out. They send me out there to get rid of nigga. It's nasty work. They sent me out there to go talk to the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck am I gonna say to this fucking bandit out here with
his dick out?
After a long day of holding motherfuckers up by dick point, he's sitting on the side of the building now. He's sitting on the side of the building. He's sitting on the side of the building, just chilling. I'm like, hey man, you know, people complain you can't do what you're doing. He's like, what? Nigga says he made a good point. He's like, I'm at my home. I'm outside. they going through my living room. Right. Look, I can't even argue with you, bro.
Oh, that was hilarious.
But through 9 to 5, this is the establishment's facility.
Right.
So I know you home, but take it to the living room across the street to the parking lot over there, sir. Let's go over there. Then the nigga proceeds to pull out air freshener and spray the air. I'm like, what the fuck you spraying the air for? We're outside. Your nuts stink? Like, what are we doing?
Hey, man, that's his house. He want his house to smell fresh, too. Don't be a hater, man.
Shit right there,
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater.
No.
At all.
She's like, oh my God, there's a guy out there throwing a jerk off on us. I said, what?
I seen the video of a guy getting held up by fist point. The guy had a fist up, and his friend was like, the only reason my guy ain't punching you out right now is because we fuck with you. And when he's standing the whole time.
Yeah, you nigga got a fist too, nigga. You don't punch it the fuck back?
No, he standing the whole time with his fist out. Yeah. The only reason my guy ain't fucking you up right now because we fuck with you.
What he wasn't trying to rob him or nothing. He just trying to punch him.
He was telling him about his drinks. He was coming there drinking up shit that wasn't his. And he ain't bring no money. So his friend just had his fist out like that. The whole time he just had it up while he was talking to him.
That's wild. You got to throw that fist, nigga, because we
right. You gonna have to throw that.
You got to show me something, nigga. Ain't no fucking.
You gonna have to
prove me you about that life, nigga, because I'll be goddamn. I'll be goddamn. You ain't gonna hold me up by no fist point. Tell everybody, nigga, I was about to throw that motherfucker. I just kept it in the air. Nigga, pussy ass nigga. I just kept that shit. I caught a cramp holding this shit up.
So let me ask you a question. What do you think comedy brings to society? What do you think what is the main thing that comedy brings to society?
Man, laughter's medicine. It brings joy. It allows you to forget about your problems, your situations. It's legitimate. Well, it was. I don't know no more. But there was grants out there where you can go to senior citizen homes, first responders, with police officers, firefighters, whatever, and do comedy. And they would pay you for it because that's how much is prescribed to laugh. This shit is, you can burn calories off. It's all type of shit. Laughter is for the soul. When I'm dealing with my worst issues and my biggest failures, whatever it is, I make light of it by joking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get through it. I make funny about it. It could be my dad passed away. That shit hurt. And I didn't even start comedy then, but I made jokes about it. You know what I'm saying? At the funeral or kind of shit like that, deal with my dad. That's how I deal with struggle or issues or happiness or joy. Like it's a well-versed ability to do a lot. So I think comedy brings joy. It makes people happy. It's the reason why they do the shit at the White House.
Right.
Well, I don't think they're doing
I think so too. I
correspondence
think it makes a sad situation a little better. That's why, you know, in the current situation we need comedians to make us laugh, man. We need comedians to take us away. We need comedians not to be afraid to say what the fuck is on their mind.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like Nikki Glaser said, Nikki Glaser said she's scared to even do political comedy because she's scared of being doxxed or threatened or investigated. I don't think that should be the case. I think we need comedians, man. You know how good it is. You had a bad day at work, and you come home and watch a good comedian, and have you busting your gut laughing.
I had a rough day at work, and I watched Andrew Schultz the other day on Monday. Mm-hmm. That motherfucking special is good.
Right.
I know him and Kendrick is beefing, but his special is good.
Right.
It's a real solid special. He brought us into his world of how he's trying to get his wife pregnant, all kinds of stuff like that. But he's funny. And he's always been really funny. You know what I'm saying? He pushes the envelope. He says shit to make people uncomfortable a little bit, but nothing's better than listen to somebody making you laugh. You forget all that shit.
Yeah, it all comes back after it's gone.
It comes back after gone. But nothing's better than doing the show, getting 15 minutes and people laughing their ass off, watching someone spit their drink out, somebody laughing so hard, niggas standing up and holding their sides, and they be like, yo, you was one of the funniest. You made my night. I had a rough day, and like that shit makes it all worth it. Yeah. The drive there, you know, you may not have got paid tonight, or maybe you got paid, like whatever it is. When someone tell you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what's your favorite part? When you said such a, when a person can recite your joke.
Yeah, I think that's
I'm a cloud nine.
I think that's the case too. I think it takes you away. It you know, just makes your day better just a little bit. If it only for an hour, it makes your day better.
Come on, you know how it was when me and you was working.
Nah.
I look forward to those times because I had a regular 9 to 5, and I know I'm gonna chill with Lab and the rest of the motherfuckers. We gonna joking and laughing around the whole time.
We had a ball.
And that's why them fucking hours wasn't worth shit.
What you say? So they say a time was had at Amazon.
Them motherfuckers don't owe me nothing. They do, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? We had a ball. All we did was laugh and work, and we did whatever the fuck we want to.
I'm gonna give you that. We had a fucking ball.
And how many times niggas want to come over there? We had to start. Man, we start being selective of niggas. Like, nah, hey, get the fuck out of here. You gonna make this shit hot, dog? Get up out of here, man. We have too much fun because y'all niggas just start talking. Come on. Nah, go ahead.
See, they didn't understand that we actually did.
We work,
but we just had a ball doing it.
We had fun.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. I mean, fuck, laughter made this shit easy. Like, you gotta do what? All right, bet.
Right.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go ahead and go get this license for the fucking little forklift bullshit, and make our life easier. Okay.
Right. And that's exactly
what I did. When I did this shit, like we ain't gonna keep busting out. We gonna figure out how to keep adapting. I'm gonna get the inspector shit, so I'm gonna inspect the truck so we get these motherfuckers in and out faster. Did I not do? I did everything I said I was gonna do. Yo, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna go, what I gotta do next? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go get the inspection shit so we can get these trucks in and out faster.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over here to the inbound so I can bring it to the outbound.
We had fun, man.
We had a good time.
So we had a good time, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was very fun. And if you at work laughing and joking and shit, make you like even at my job now, I'm trying to make sure it's easily to be real stagnant and quiet. And I'm like, yo, I gotta lighten up a little bit. Like,
right? Yeah.
I gotta, I still gotta watch what I say because it's corporate. But you gotta lighten up a little bit because this is really easy to take yourself too serious.
So, I got 2 more questions. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
hold you.
Right. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I ask this shit to everybody all the time. I'm a motherfucker. I like to travel, but I hate the process of traveling.
Okay.
Packing and all kinds of shit like that. So teleportation.
Teleportation.
It's between teleportation for me and what's this? What's it? It's telekinesis where you can move shit with your brain. Yeah, but really teleportation. I want to be able to get this shit faster. Okay. I don't want to do that running shit, nigga. I just want to close my eyes or snap my finger and I'm fucking Dubai or whatever it is. Like, oh, boy, if you was here, I'd suck your dick. Say less. Dick in your mouth. What are you saying?
Like a zoo.
Right. Boy, you lucky I ain't here, boy. Wait till my son falls asleep. When a nigga falls asleep, he sleep. I'm in your bedroom. So teleportation.
Ain't nothing like a zoo popping up.
Yep. That's exactly what I want to be like.
Right.
Bitch, that wasn't me. I wasn't. I saw you when you ain't see.
You ain't see shit.
You don't believe yourself, you don't believe your eyes.
Right.
You ain't see shit. Bitch. You ain't see me nowhere. I'm right behind you. What the fuck you talking about? You saw me where? I was here the whole time downstairs in the garage, in the basement.
Hood teacher said she wants to come back when spring break. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you know your schedule will be hella busy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's your superpower? What you want to be?
Right. Oh, me?
Yeah.
I want telekinesis.
You want to be able to move shit?
I want to be able to move shit and take shit apart. Like Phoenix does on Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Where she could take everything apart. But see, she also can read minds too.
I wanted to read minds, but I'm scared what niggas gonna really say it about me. I don't want to hear that shit.
But when they say something wrong, you can take them apart.
You said I'm what?
Right, and they just disappear.
Yeah, I thought about that reading niggas' brains, but I was like, right, them niggas say some shit I don't like.
If I could have that kind of brain power,
I only want to. You know what's that? What we call what women want? I only want to win women's minds. If I did that, I only want because I want to be able to use that shit in my own.
Really?
Yeah, because I want to use that shit in my favor.
I want to read everybody's mind.
Oh, fuck, I don't give a niggas to think.
I do.
Because you hear that shit, like, I wish I could hear that shit.
But see, they say something wrong, but oh, really? And then when they start disappearing into thin air,
your ass gonna snap them back. That's why I'm gonna teleport into their bitch's living room. You said what?
As they disappear
in
thin air.
I ain't shit, nigga.
Hey,
Say less.
Robert ain't coming home tonight. How you know?
Trust me. He got caught up.
Right. Trust me, he's not gonna be here
coming home. You ain't never gotta be caught. You been the best serial killer ever. Like this nigga has no evidence left behind. Nigga just disintegrated.
You gonna need somebody to comfort you tonight.
Right.
That's what I'm
gonna call your ass the Thanos killer. Niggas just making motherfucker disappear.
So what do you hope people take away from your comedy?
He was really funny. He was smart. He said some shit that I thought about. I would never dare saying, and I didn't see that shit coming. And those are things I hear a lot. Even when the last couple people that came, Nikki Sterner and a lot of people who saw me, they was like, "Yeah, your shit was funny and smart." I didn't expect a lot of shit you said to come, and that's how I like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be predictable. I like to say shit that I feel like other people think about. And never saw it from that point of view. So that's why I like the type of Ryan Davis's, the Dave Chappelle's. I like comedians that could speak on the most common of things and give them the point of view you never even thought about, and then take you to another place, make that shit a ride. So, I was telling everybody I'm trying to be your favorite comedian's favorite comedian, your favorite comedian, and just be consistent. I ain't got to be famous. I just got to be working at it consistently, right? Everybody wants to be. I think the Kevin Hart type shit.
Right.
This is not legend. That's not gonna be feasible for everybody. But
those only come along. Kevin Hart types only come along because he just like I thought he was an act. It was an act, but to hear him talk with other people and to hear him when he's doing other things and he's just naturally funny. He's naturally funny.
Kevin Hart
uses his height as an advantage.
Right. Kevin Hart is an example of my Caribbean father used to say. Hard work beats talent any day of the week. I believe that.
So you don't think he got talent?
I think he's talented, right? I think he's talented, but his work ethic is
right. I think he's funny.
I'm saying this last couple of specials haven't been that funny to me. But it's not like I don't think he's funny at all.
I mean, we've talked to me and Slick has like Cat Williams. We didn't think he was funny.
His last couple of specials hasn't been funny either. But I'm saying they're funny, period.
Right.
But I just think because of their status, it's hard for them to connect.
Right.
To the crowd like they used to. They couldn't have the same level of connection. But because of that, both of them, work ethic keeps them so relevant, keeps them busy that they can still be out there. So hard work to be super talented anytime. Because we all know super funny comedians that ain't where they should be.
You know who was one of them ones that was super funny? That I'm scared. I was saddened that me and Slick found late, and that was that guy who passed away a couple of years ago. He had just had a Netflix special. Black guy. He used to talk about his daughters and wife all the time. Damn, what was it?
Dave Arnold.
Yes.
David Arnold.
Man, he was so funny.
David Arnold was very funny. He used to have comedy writing classes out in L.A. And it was very worth a month.
But you never really heard about him like you do. And I think he's funnier than Kevin Hart.
He is. He writes a lot for a lot of celebrities,
right?
And no, he never talks about it. He writes for comedians. He writes shows. My kids love that girl Lele. Very smart little black girl TV show. Very very interesting concept. He was on his way to be up out of here. That show he did 2 seasons, and that show was going to make him money. But David Arnold's super funny. His specials, both his specials are very much classics.
Right. I mean, both of them was funny.
Both of them funny. Very, very, and that's what I'm talking about. Smart comedians, right?
Right.
And it's none of that shit that you couldn't relate to. Everything, the daughters,
everything I could
the man,
relate to.
it was nothing he said I couldn't like. His dad, nothing I could not relate to.
The whole comedy special, me and Slick watching, we laughed at. And we know it's funny when we pause it to go to the bathroom.
Right. Like, hold on, no, you better not watch another motherfucker see it. Wait till I get back.
right.
Yeah.
When we pause it to go to the bathroom, we pause it to do something. We knew it was funny because it was funny.
Yeah,
Slick said success. The more your burger leaves the shitter their comedy gets. The more
is that burger?
Burger leaves the shitter their comedy gets.
What?
Oh, the success. The more your burger leaves the shitter their comedy, the shittier their comedy gets.
I don't get it. What she mean?
The more your burger leaves, the shittier their comedy gets. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a autocorrect.
Cat Williams and all that.
Yeah.
The hunger.
Oh, the more the hunger leaves,
it's true.
The shittier their comedy gets. Yeah,
it's true. There's a reason why Chappelle's where he is. There's a reason why Chris Rock and them niggas is the way he is, because they still out with the people. Them niggas ain't with no bodyguards and all kinds of like they're just chilling, walking around, just hanging out with the people. You have to. Comedy's one of the type of things you got to stay really grounded to, because if you don't, you can't say the shit that people can relate to as often. And that's why, I think Kevin Hart's actually funny, but his last couple specials are shit rich niggas do.
Right.
I ain't eating pizza at fucking Jerry Seinfeld's house.
Right.
I'm not like, I can't relate to what you're saying, dude.
Right.
But when you was talking about your dad coming to your fucking show and come out with his, hitting no draws and you talking about, all right. Those are the type of shit that took you out of here.
Right.
Because we all had an embarrassing family member that came to our shit and go, oh my God. It has to be relatable to everybody. And that's where the funny's at. The funny's not you telling your story, but the story still got to be relatable. I can't relate to that shit. Cat Williams, love Cat Williams, but some of the last couple of shit he's did, I didn't find woke folk funny.
Right.
I didn't. I still haven't completed it. I tried 3 times and I haven't completed it yet.
I think it was more because it was just so much conspiracy theory stuff, and I guess it's okay. But he used to be hilariously funny, man.
I think he's more funny during interviews now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his stuff, and I know he on tour now, and at some point I want to catch him live and see what it is, but I think he goes too much on this path, and he stays too long on it. He was like, all right, man, we get it. All right. Yeah,
Right.
So, yeah, Kevin and Kat are naturally funny people, but because of their celebrity, they can't keep as relevant. But Dave can. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes him so great. That motherfucker just be outside.
He just be outside with
smoking
folks.
a cigarette, just chilling, just walking the street.
Stay in a small town, Ohio.
Nigga, I've seen Chris Rock in New York just chilling by himself, no security, just
hanging out,
walking Broadway, walking like.
That's how he gets his material.
That's how you get your material. Talking to the people. Even Seinfeld, like certain motherfuckers, just this. I get it. They just outside and they smooch with the people. You got to. Mm-hmm. You can't take that shit to your head. Yeah, I gotta walk around with Steve Harvey. You'll never see that nigga without a bodyguard. He carries 2 everywhere.
See, I feel like I could be a comedian. So I'm gonna let you critique me.
All right, go ahead.
So I coming to the stage is Lab, and I'm coming to the stage. They clapping for me. You know what I'm saying? I come out to the stage. I said, "Okay, thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thanks to CJ for inviting me out. I'm really a DJ. I'm just doing this comedy shit so I get more DJ gigs. So if anybody in the audience looking for a DJ for your bar mitzvah, your family gathering, family union, wedding, I'm your guy. This comedy shit is just some shit I'm doing on the side so I can network with people, get more gigs, get more, yeah. Then I'll draw a blank because I don't write. I just go off the top of my head.
That shit. Oh, you think that shit easy? That shit ain't easy.
That shit ain't easy.
Niggas think 5 minutes with no material feels like an hour. I promise you that. Because I be like, all right, I'm going to try a night. I'm going to try the nigga.
So as a comedian, and you've been doing it for almost 10 years or 10 years.
Right.
Give me 4 things that you feel that a new comedian needs to have in order to be funny, in your opinion, and to go to the next level. 4 or maybe 3. Give me 3.
You need to write. Mm-hmm. You need to be a student of the game. And you can't be scared to fail. Mm-hmm. That's it. You can't be scared of the boos or the quiet or you gonna get your fucking feelings hurt in this shit. You gotta be able to pick yourself up and keep going. But you got it right. I think to evolve and see the evolution. I got 4 comedy books over the years, and I put shit on my phone. I could see from the first book to now where I evolved. Just by looking at it, like, oh, I would have never did that joke now.
Right.
But what I was talking about then is different than what I'm talking about now. So you can see on paper your evolution. And sometimes I can go back to it and I can make that shit way funnier now. Because my experiences make this shit funny. The things my viewpoint now will make it shit funny. My viewpoint now, 9-10 years in the game, is different than it was 1-2 years in the game. So it's about experience and hanging yourself, being around, having a mentor. That's another thing. I would say number 4, have a mentor.
So it says tragedy, heartache, drama, comedy is better than when your life is going through some shit.
All comedians go through some shit. To be honest, all comedians, I'll say 80 to 85% of comedians, when you talk to them off the stage, the niggas is going through being homeless. They're going through divorces. They contemplate suicide. They're sleeping in their car. Most comedians, to make you laugh, they're in a dark place already. It's a reason why niggas drink so much. It's a reason why Robin Williams committed suicide. It's a reason why all of a sudden, like, them niggas be really in dark places. Most of those comedians that you see that's been the highest and funniest had alcoholism, some level of drug habit, gambling. Like, you're in a dark place. And comedy allows you to vent. Like, when I'm at my funniest is when I'm going through the most shit.
I'm gonna add one more thing to your list. You gotta be funny, man. Be funny. I mean, so if you know that you're not making them laugh, try to choose something else.
Yeah,
don't
you got
going down this path if you're not funny. If you don't feel it after a few years, it's okay to quit. It's okay.
Comedy's the only thing that everybody fucking feel like they can do. like a surgeon. Nigga, I can do that shit too. All right, bet. Meet me here. Oh, for real?
My friends tell me I'm funny all the time.
Nigga, is different. They know your wife crazy, so they gonna laugh at the shit. They know your kid is I can't say they know your kid's special, so they were like, that's funny. They know your situation.
Right.
Make a room full of strangers that don't know shit about you.
Right.
Laugh.
And make them laugh at what you got
going on. It's hard to have a room full of paid motherfuckers and they yell at you. You better be funny.
Right.
Cause they paid their hard-earned money. They got dressed up. They got in the shower. They drove over there. Don't be funny and see how you want to slit your wrist on stage. It is the hardest. Allegedly. I'm just saying, allegedly, yeah, I don't want no drama. But yeah, don't be funny and how you feel like the worst. It is the longest ride home. Because you drove there, you think that you're going to kill, and niggas is crickets. They look at you blank faces, or you may get booed, or you may go, says like, nah, it ain't your thing, champ. Right. I heard niggas say to a comedian, yeah, this ain't your thing. Don't do it no more. That's the craziest thing. For somebody, yo, this ain't your thing, bro. Don't do this no more.
Right.
That's nasty work.
That's nasty work.
Hey, champ, this ain't your thing, bro. Don't do this no more.
All right. Well, we come to the end of the show. Give me your social media.
You can follow me on CJ Trowers Comedy on Instagram, comedian CJ Trowers on Facebook, CJ Trowers on TikTok, and comedian CJ Trowers on YouTube. I don't even be on that shit like that, but I need to. But yeah, all anything with any social media, I'm on that shit. So follow me there, see what shows I'm in. Of course, you watch our show every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Whenever we have guests on, come out and watch.
That's right.
Support.
That's
and
right.
support it. Excuse me, I got gas. And support every other show on the Misfits radio and TV platform, man. We've been doing it for a long time overall, and y'all gotta support everybody, man. But definitely come watch the show at 8 o'clock next week Wednesday. All right.
Oh, and if you haven't seen the show, I don't know why you wouldn't watch the show live, but if you haven't seen it live, you can watch it on reruns on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram,
Spotify,
Mixcloud, Spotify, Google Play. No Google Play no more. It's all YouTube. I keep saying now. Amazon Music,
Roku TV,
Radio, Roku TV,
anything, goddammit,
Pandora. Man, we so many places. You can listen to this live and on the rerun on the radio station because we will be rerunning shows audio here in the next couple of weeks. So ain't no reason why you can't watch it. Ain't no reason why you can't listen and give your man CJ some support. Come on, y'all. We got to do better about this.
Yeah, I do, because I listen to podcasts all day. It's the only thing. I listen to old 90s hip-hop or podcasts. That's all I listen to. Period. There's nothing else that plays in my car.
And ain't no reason his podcast should be top 100
Yep.
on Amazon and all these other ones.
God damn it, because you know why? Because a lot of niggas be trying to do what I do out here. Ain't nobody stuck to
That's right.
I ain't talking I'm talking my shit. A lot of niggas just tried.
Can't stick with it.
Niggas ain't stick
They ain't
with
got
it.
the proper foundation.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've seen them come and go, baby, but there's only one. Come be your inbox on me front either. I know you know what the vibes is.
That's right.
You know what the vibes is. But I see y'all again next week Wednesday, all right?
Peace.
Peace.
Chris Classic 2016. First of all, I'm a New York nigga. New kicks, new chicks, and new fitted. You can put me anywhere, I'ma kick it. 125th G-Dep, let's get it. I hate when niggas say you make real hip-hop. I will still fuck your bitch in Gucci flip-flops. The problem is if I say anything intelligent, you call it conscious like it's somehow not relevant. I agree that this ain't really for KOD, but say la vie out the bows in the SUV. On my way to the Black Oscars, the late Oscar Grant is getting honored. Somebody tell Ryan Coogler he's a monster. And Magic and Jordan will be the sponsors. The great